Good morning and welcome to AGORACOM Small Cap Stock News. This is the show for Wednesday, July the 9th, 2014. I'm your host, Alan Barry Labucan. I'm also the Chief Market Commentator for AGORACOM. Just like every morning, I've gone through a bunch of press releases to find the ones that stand out. I think we've got 6 or 7 companies to talk about today. I'll give you some insights into what I see in their news that stood out, and also what I see in their stock charts. And we generally keep it to a 10-minute time frame, so we'll get right to it. The first company that I wanted to talk about today is Dalradian Resources. Dalradian Resources announced that they've increased their bought deal financing, which was originally for $10.08 million, all the way up to $15.303 million. So there's obviously a strong demand for this financing, this bought deal financing. In fact, there is an overall allotment that could take it up to a $17 million financing, and the money is set to go towards their Dalradian Gold project, which is in Ireland, and that's where they'll be spending the money. Now, I've been following this company for some time now. It's been a real good pick for me. The stock is down 8 cents today on 958,000 shares, last at 94 cents. This one's been on a really great run since this time last year. It was trading at around 50 cents on the low. Has traded all the way up to $1.08 recently. Just a very nice bullish trend, especially if you start from back in November. Consistently higher highs and higher lows, I like where this company is going with that project in Northern Ireland. The stock symbol for Dalradian is DNA, and they trade on the Toronto Exchange. Next up is Copper Mountain Mining. Copper Mountain Mining announced they've achieved record second quarter copper production from the Copper Mountain Mine located in southern British Columbia. Their production for the second quarter of 2014 totaled 19.9 million pounds of copper, which is a 4% increase as compared with the first quarter of 2014, which is now a new record production for the mine. They have a bunch of other good details in there you can find on the company's press release. The market really liked the news. The stock is up 19 cents today, which is a 6.5% increase on 1.38 million shares traded hands, last at $3.12. This one of late has just been on fire. They moved back, let's say this time in about middle of June, they were trading down around 220 and moved really aggressively up to now 315. This is a 52-week high for the company. I'm generally not a chaser. I'd like to see this one consolidate down to around 270-ish, 260 to 270. If it can bounce off of that, then I think that would be a better entry point for this one. But congratulations to the shareholders of Copper Mountain. They've been doing very well. CUM is the stock symbol. They trade on Toronto. Next up is Continental Gold. Continental Gold announced drilling results from their 100% owned Buratica project in Antioquia, Colombia. They drilled 2.2 meters of 2,615 grams per ton gold. Wow, that must be just that rock must be just dripping with drill core, and they had plenty of other high-grade intersections as well on these veins in Colombia. Now, Colombia is not a place that I generally go looking for projects, but these guys have done very good down there. I'm just pulling the news or the stock up after this news, and the market's up 5.6% or 19 cents per share on 502,000 shares traded hands, last at $3.59. The stock is right now is traded off its highs. Looks to be making a bit of a bottom here, and something to rally from. I think today's action is a good sign that they're ready to rally to the upside. CNL is their stock symbol. They trade on Toronto. Next up is Primero Mining. Primero Mining announced high-grade Black Fox complex drilling results and reports updated reserves and resources. So in addition to some very good drilling results that included 14.7 meters of 24.4 grams per ton gold at Black Fox, they had, as they mentioned, increased reserves and resources. You can find all that data in the press release, but it looks very good to me. I think the market liked this news as well. Yes, the stock is up 12 cents today on 340,000 shares traded hands, last at $8.37. This one's a very nice performer, especially from December on. Back in December, it was trading at around $4.50 on the low. It has traded over $9 since then. Gave back some of those gains after reaching that $9 level, and then bottomed out and has been on another strong rally since. I think that this one looks like it's at an inflection point, and the potential for it to go up from here is very good. Primero stock symbol, it's an easy one, just P, and trades on Toronto. Next up is Khalkos Exploration. Khalkos Exploration, that's with a K, Khalkos Exploration, announced drilling results from their from a project that they have in Val-d'Or, Quebec. 7.8 meters of 17.1 grams per ton gold at their drilling. So that's very nice drill hole intersections from that project. Company only has 32 million shares out, so not a lot of stock out for that one. And the stock's up a penny and a half today, which is a 13.6% move on 121,000 shares. It's last at 12.5 cents. Definitely a patchy trader. Has just been recently on a pretty aggressive run. I'd like to see it consolidate a little bit, and they also need to work on their audience building. But I like what I'm seeing with their early stage drilling. KAS is their stock symbol. They trade on the Venture Exchange. And the final company today is Almaden. Oh, sorry, I got two more. One is Almaden. Almaden completed infill drilling program. They hit 62 meters of 0.96 grams per ton gold, 76.4 grams per ton silver, which works out to 2.5 grams per ton gold equivalent at their Ixtaca, Mexico project. They've recently completed and released a positive preliminary economic assessment on the Ixtaca deposit. They've got a good mix of what their resource is. 29% measured, 55% indicated, and only 16% inferred in that resource. You can find more details on this recent drilling on the company's website. Just looking at the stock, it's up 13 cents today to $1.63 on 103,000 shares traded hands. The stock has recently been bottoming, creating a good strong base. I think now it's ready to start moving up to the upside from that base. The symbol for this one is AMM, and they trade on Toronto. The final company today is Tristar Gold. Tristar Gold has a project in Brazil. They announced from that project 29.3 grams per ton gold, 29.3 meters of 1.92 grams per ton gold. They had a 12.85 meter intersection at 3.45 grams per ton gold. So they're getting some very nice drilling results out of that project in Brazil. I'm just looking at the stock right now, and today it is flat. It's at 16.5 cents on 20,000 shares traded hands. Just looking at the stock chart, yeah, this one's a patchy trader and definitely in need of audience building help. But the results are something I got to pay attention to. TSG is their stock symbol. They trade on the Venture Exchange. So that's a wrap on the news for today. As always, before making any investment decisions, it's important for you to do your homework and speak with your financial advisors. On that note, you have a great day, and we will talk to you soon.